Hey, I'm Matthew Moscoviak from CNET, and today we're going to take a look at the Yamaha YSP 1400. This is a $400 soundbar, and it's the least expensive model in Yamaha's digital sound projector line that promises a true surround sound experience from a soundbar. While it looks like a pretty typical soundbar from the outside, the design is actually pretty unconventional. There's just a small speaker grill in the center, and it covers up an array of 8 1.13-inch drivers. And those drivers are used to beam sound off of nearby walls and furniture to create the surround sound effect. There are also 2 legs on the soundbar, and each house a 3.25-inch subwoofer. That means there's no separate wireless subwoofer, which is good for getting rid of an extra box, but it's not great for making deep bass. The included remote is a good one. It has a solid heft, and important buttons like volume and inputs are nicely separated. Around back, there's also an IR repeater, so if the soundbar blocks your TV's remote sensor, the Yamaha can still repeat those signals out the back, so you can still control your TV. Also on the back are the soundbar's inputs. You get optical, coaxial, analog, and mini jack. That's plenty if you connect all of your devices directly to your TV, then connect its output to your soundbar, but with the YSP 1400, that doesn't work as well as it usually does. The issue is most TVs actually dumb down incoming audio signals to stereo, which isn't good news for a soundbar that specializes in virtual surround. Basically, if you want the full surround effect, you'll need to connect all your devices directly to the soundbar or use a workaround, like an HDMI switcher that includes an optical audio output. Neither is really ideal. Aside from the physical inputs, there's also built-in Bluetooth, so you can wirelessly stream audio from nearly any smartphone or tablet. And there's also decoding for both Dolby Digital and DTS, which is needed for listening to those surround soundtracks. As for sound quality, the YSP 1400 doesn't quite create the true surround effects that Yamaha's more expensive YSP soundbars are known for. Now that's not surprising, as the step-up YSP 2200 has double the number of drivers, and the high-end YSP 4300 goes all the way up to 22 drivers. The YSP 1400 does sound considerably more spacious than a standard 2.1 soundbar, like Sony's HTC T260, but just don't expect to hear sounds coming from behind your head. Otherwise, the YSP 1400 has a crisp and clear sound with movies, and the Univolume feature does a great job of limiting dynamic spikes in volume, so it's great for listening late at night. On the other hand, the lack of a separate subwoofer means you're not going to get real deep or powerful bass, although it still has a reasonably full range sound. So there's a lot to like about the YSP 1400, but the big hurdle is you need a way to get it a true surround signal for it to sound its best. If you don't have a lot of devices or you're okay with using a workaround, it's definitely worth considering, but the average buyer will probably be better off with a simpler solution. I'm Matthew Moscoviak from CNET, and this is the Yamaha YSP 1400.